some production offensively. They needed to find some production from some people that have not been a part of things so far, that have not been contributors offensively. And Gino said, I got you.
Yes.
And that's the thing with a guy like Gino, right? We've seen his struggles at points in the regular season after being acquired and for the majority of the postseason. But the one thing everybody knows is that at any moment he can pop one over the fence. And tonight he did it twice, and he had one of the greatest home runs in franchise history tonight. I think that is a certainty. That was amazing.
I remember someone in pregame said, hey, Gino could hit 2 home runs tonight. We don't know.
I don't recall that. I do recall somebody having him as their pick to click, vaguely. But this was one of the great nights that we've seen in a long time for the Mariners. Just incredible.
The other part of that, Cal Raleigh striding to the plate. Mariners down 1. It felt like he was going to homer. How can you expect that from someone? And how can he come through every single time when the Mariners need it the absolute most on just a roof-scraping rainmaker of a home run?
The thing we've learned this year in particular,
Go crazy, folks! Go crazy! It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2, and a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy!
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Against Mariano Rivera, and then was replaced by a pinch runner who stole second base, which proved to be the tying run, and kicked off that epic comeback. That man, of course, now at the helm of the Los Angeles Dodgers, the manager, Dave Roberts.
You know what Roberts has done? I across interesting note yesterday. You start to look since division play began, 1969. The top winning managers since that with the most wins, Bruce Bochy, Joe Torre, Dave Roberts.
Is that company good?
Golden.
8-9-1 due up for the Brewers against Ohtani in this third inning. Shohei had 29 pitches through 2 innings. The first pitch misses up and away, ball 1. Blake Perkins, switch hitting center fielder, batting from the left side. Swings and misses, 1-1. That was a cutter down and in. The pitch. Perkins hits it foul over the net to our left into the Loge level. 1-2. Perkins making his first start of the series. He came off the bench yesterday after Jackson Churio, I beg your pardon, had to exit with an injury. So he stepped in there in an 0-2 count and ultimately struck out. But that strikeout goes to Churio's ledger. On a 1-2, Ohtani misses low with the curve. And that levels the count. On a 2-2, Perkins takes ball 3 low and outside. This is certainly not a batter that Ohtani would like to walk. Perkins, a .226 hitter in the regular season. Here's the payoff. And that is well outside, ball 4, and it is a leadoff walk. The second in 3 innings from Ohtani.
Well, experience the thrill of October. We're right in it right now. Game 5, the National League Championship Series, tomorrow at 5:08 if necessary. So secure your postseason tickets now, Dodgers.com/postseason. And if we do have a Game 5, we'll join you at 4 o'clock with the Bronco Casino Dodgers on Deck show.
Ohtani out of the stretch. It is strike one taken by Joey Ortiz. A fastball in the inside corner at 98 miles per hour. Ortiz is 2 for 18 in the postseason. It's a 111 clip. Has Perkins on first, nobody out. Ohtani deals and finds a second strike at the top of the zone, taken by Ortiz. Dave Roberts said Ohtani's not going to have any limitations tonight here in Game 4 on the mound. On an 0-2, Ortiz pokes one in the air, foul on the right side to stay alive. He even mentioned specifically 7 innings and 100 pitches potentially if everything goes the Dodgers' way.
Well, the first 3 games of starting pitching has been just shy of historic.
Ohtani with another 0-2, another foul ball from Ortiz. There's a fastball at 99.
How about when you combine Messrs. Snell, Yamamoto, and Glasnow? 22 2/3 innings over the first 3 innings. That first 3 games. Total of just 3 runs, total of just 7 hits, 25 strikeouts, and only 4 walks.
Another 0-2 pitch coming. It hooks outside. This is actually the first time that the Dodgers have allowed 0 or 1 run in 4 straight postseason games since they did it in 5 straight back when you had a front row seat in 1981. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. High heat from Shohei, 99 to punch the ticket of Ortiz.
Just a lot of different weapons in the arsenal of Ohtani. He doesn't try and just constantly throw it 99 or 100, throw it past someone, but he can use it as a weapon when needed.
Top of the order now, Bryce Turang, the second baseman, led off the game with a walk. Takes a first pitch breaker from Shohei. That is splitting the plate at the knees. Oh, did he call that ball 1?
Yep.
Interesting. Perkins on first, 1 out in the top of the 3rd. 3-0 Dodgers. On a 1-0, Turang will take a strike. 99, splitting the plate at the knees. By the way, in the American League Championship Series, it was tied at 2. Eugenio Suarez with his second home run. It was a grand slam that proved to be the game winner for Seattle. So the Mariners up 3-2. That series going back to Toronto. Turang can't check up his swing. A sword as he waves around strike 2. One on, 1 out, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ohtani misses up and away, and a fastball slipped out of his hand. And he went to spit something out of his mouth before the ball even crossed home plate. So perhaps that impacted the pitch. So now let's see a 2-2. And it's a breaking ball down and in. And Turang does not offer at it, and the count runs full.
Well, do you send the runner here? The full count, 3-2. Try and stay out of a ground ball double play. The other part, too, is, again, we talked about the Brewers have not made real great contact thus far in the series.
Here's the payoff. Runner stays. Turang swings and fouls it away to the left side.
Runner was not going.
I was surprised that they didn't turn Turang loose in the first inning.
I thought especially when the count went 0-2 to Churia.
Yeah. Ohtani now trying to work around a different leadoff walk here in the 3rd. Another 3-2 pitch to Turang. Runner goes. Swing and a line shot to left field. It's caught by Hernandez. Perkins has to reverse the throw from Kike. It is in time! Kike Hernandez coming in from left. Made the catch. Threw on the run. It was a strike to Freddie Freeman before Perkins could come back. He gets doubled off, and Ohtani is out of the 3rd inning. Let's see if the Brewers want a challenge. I don't think they will. So 3 zeros to start for Ohtani on the mound. The bottom of the 3rd coming up next in Game 4. Still 3-0 Dodgers.
The all-new front office experience has come to MLB The Show 25. Manage your big board, sign the key free agent, and take your franchise to the World Series. MLB The Show 25 is available now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Nintendo Switch. Rated E for everyone. Officially licensed by MLB Players, Inc.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
The first postseason game for Roy Halladay. He winds the 0-2. Swing and a dribbler out in front of the plate. Ruiz out to get it. The throw from his knees. It's in time, and it's a no-hitter. Unbelievable. Ruiz and Halladay embrace, and the Phillies again celebrate around Roy Halladay.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Count in order to stay out of the double play, and only because the runner was going, they have a chance to double him up at first base on a good play by Kike Hernandez, coming in immediately to catch the ball on the line.
Will Smith leading off the bottom of the third. 3-0 Dodgers here in game 4. Ball one low from Quintana, clanks off the glove of Contreras and dribbles away. And it's been an uncharacteristic series in so many facets of the game for the Milwaukee Brewers, the team with the best record in Major League Baseball this year, because they did all the little things so well. They have not done it in this series in some regards, and they haven't had a chance to in others because of the Dodgers pitching. Oh, strike one, the tough one called against Smith.
And also because of the defense too, which has been kind of a an underrated area coming into this series.
Ball and a strike on Smith, who singled and scored in that 3-run first inning. Swung on and fouled away to the right side. That should drop down in the first level of the lows. Oh, bobbled and dropped down to the field section. 1-2. Smith to be followed by Freeman and Edman here in this third. Ball and 2 strikes for Quintana. Here's the pitch. And Smith pokes it to right field. This ball's going to drop for a leadoff single. Will Smith 2 for 2.
In this series, Dodgers have hit the ball all over the place because they have made adjustments. And so many times with 2 strikes, in particular, a tough pitch thrown to them, they've been able to go the opposite way.
At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce Slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. It's play ball. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Freeman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Trying to get on the board here in game 4. First pitch. He takes low and outside, ball 1. There's a slur for Quintana, one of his trademark pitches, one of his 5-pitch arsenal. The 1-0 pitch. Freeman chases what would have been ball 2. That was a slurve 2.5 feet outside. Quintana signed with the Brewers on March 5th during spring training. Didn't debut till April 11th. Got off to a dominant start in that month of April, but then was just so-so the rest of the way on a 1-1. And Freeman goes to the right field side and drops down a base hit, cut off by Frelick. But Will Smith still will go from first to third on the play. Back-to-back base hits for the Dodgers to open up this third inning.
The Brewers have had their bullpen warming up the last couple of innings, and here comes Pat Murphy, the manager, to the mound.
In Quintana's 2025 postseason debut, pitched out of relief against the Cubs in the division series, threw 49 pitches in 3 scoreless innings. Tonight, can't finish the third inning, just 2+ for the left-hander. The Dodgers have runners on the corners, nobody out in the third. Already up 3-0, looking for more when we come back.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Are you ready to round the bases with base balderdash? Today's phrase is small ball. Do you know what it means? Small ball. Advancing base runners methodically, one base at a time, often with the sacrifice fly or bunt.
It's a nice job all the way around here for the Rangers and playing a little bit of small ball.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Milwaukee pitching change presented by Navia, HVAC, and water heater products. The Brewers replace the veteran left-hander Jose Quintana, the young right-hander Chad Patrick. He inherits runners on first and third. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. The Dodgers on top, 3-0 here in Game 4 as they try to punch their ticket back to the World Series.
Yeah, and this is a spot as it. You know, they're trying to break this game wide open if they can as early as they can, because they know full well, they mentioned this last night, the Brewers 10 different times during the regular season ran off a 4-game winning streak. 10 times.
Tommy Edman, the first batter to face Patrick. Here's the pitch. Line down the right field side, but it hooks foul just beyond the net. That's strike 1 for Edman against Patrick. It was Patrick who gave up the go-ahead home run to Freddie Freeman in Game 1 out of the bullpen. He only recorded 1 out. Edman tonight, 1 for 1 with an RBI single that made it 2-0 in the first inning. Patrick's 0-1. Edman swings again, lines it again, foul again on the right field side again. Strike 2.
He just tomahawked that one. That ball was up and in.
So 2 loud strikes for Edman here in the third inning. Can he keep one fair? Here's an 0-2. Poked it foul on that behind home plate. Just held the bat out there to get a piece of a 97-mile-per-hour fastball to stay alive. There's back-to-back cutters from Patrick. Those were barely 90 miles per hour, so Edman clearly was geared up for the upper 90s heat that we just saw. Still 0-2. The pitch. This is low. First breaking ball from Patrick and a miss down and in. Sun nearly fully set at Dodger Stadium. Lights shining brightly down on the field, glistening off the home whites. Brewers in their road grays. On a 1-2 pitch from Patrick. Edman takes, called strike 3. Excellent pitch from Chad Patrick. And Edman is down looking. 1 out in the 3rd inning.
You can't paint it in there any better than that. That's right at the knees on the outside corner. And we're talking on the very outside of the outside corner. It was a great pitch.
So now Teoscar's turn. 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out in the 1st inning. The pitch. Teoscar takes a strike, a cutter on the outer half. Will Smith on 3rd, Freddie Freeman on 1st. 1 out in the 3rd inning. The Dodgers 3, the Brewers nothing. Here comes the 0-1 from the right-hander Patrick. And he misses high. At the corners, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Patrick deals. Hernandez fouls it away on the right side. Now, listening to the Navy and Dodgers Clubhouse show and then Dodger Talk on the way home after last night, I thought it was appropriate for David Vassegh. Issued a little bit of a challenge, a friendly challenge to the Dodger fans, wanting to have more volume, more pressure applied to the opposing team, especially a young team like the Brewers as the Dodgers try and complete this sweep. They certainly were raucous in that 1st inning. Thanks to Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, David was fun to listen to last night. A little riled up.
David, not Steve. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hernandez fouls one over the net. And just got underneath a neck-high fastball at 95.
Yeah, got more velocity right now with Patrick than you saw with Quintana.
I know it's early in the game and the Dodgers are ahead, but it's pretty imperative to score Smith from 3rd in this situation. On a 1-2, Hernandez strikes out swinging on a slurve low. So 1st and 3rd, nobody out, but then Edman and Teoscar Hernandez both down via the K. I mean, Mullen, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, as you were saying, this is the type of night you need to sweep the leg.
Yep. I mean, you just cannot take your foot off the throttle. You don't want to let that other team get up.
So it's up to Max Muncy. 2 on, 2 out in the 3rd. 3-0 Dodgers. First pitch is in the dirt, well handled by Contreras. A fastball bearing in at 97 low, went to the backhand and prevented it from going to the backstop. First and 3rd, nobody out. You have to get that guy in from 3rd base. The Dodgers have yet to do so. 1 more out to play with. Muncy ahead, 1-0. Patrick into the stretch, kicks and deals. Muncy grounds it to 1st, stopped by a sliding Jake Bauers. He spins and steps on the bag, and that's the final out. So the Dodgers waste a glorious opportunity in the 3rd, stranding both Smith and Freeman after their back-to-back hits to start the inning. It's still 3-0 Dodgers as Game 4 goes to the 4th inning.
Follow us on Instagram at AM570 LA Sports. Keep the Major League winning.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, So don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
This Nobel was the scientist who invented or discovered dynamite. Perhaps part of that prize should go to Reggie Jackson. Jackson with 4 runs batted in. And the fly ball to center field and deep. That's going to be way back, and that's going to be gone. Reggie Jackson has hit his 3rd home run of the game.
Listen to the game's next unforgettable call right here on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
An opportunity to add to that in the 3rd.
4th inning of work for Ohtani, the pitcher. He'll face Chourio, Yelich, and Contreras, 2, 3, and 4 for Milwaukee. First pitch to Chourio misses inside, who was flashing bunt, and then it was nearly hit by ball 1. Once he does not move in from where he is behind the bag at 3rd. Swinging a foul ball straight back. A ball and a strike. That fastball is at 97 from Shohei.
Some big, powerful swings by Chourio.
And missed a month with a hamstring injury, then aggravated it in Game 1 of the division series. Been playing through it ever since. Fouls it away over his own dugout on the first base side. That's strike 2.
Well, he hopped off the field last night on one leg, all the way from the batter's box to the first base dugout. Well, they said afterwards it was a cramp.
1-2 pitch. Misses inside. I mean, at the time, you're thinking, oh, boy, that must be the end of the line for Jackson Chourio.
And the good news, we don't like to see anyone get injured, especially postseason.
On a 2-2, Chourio pulls one high in the air, left field toward the corner. Kike Hernandez on the run. He's not going to get there. One hops off the warning track and over the short wall just inside the pole. So a leadoff automatic double for Chourio. That is the first hit of the night for the Milwaukee Brewers against Ohtani.
Well, the Brewers have to be thinking the same way as the Dodgers were in the 3rd inning. Look, we've got to score here, and there's no question. The Brewers need a feel-good moment, and they like to put a couple of runs on the board. Then they get a guy in scoring position.
Nobody wants to look back at the bottom of the 3rd inning when the Dodgers had 1st and 3rd, nobody out, and think, oh, my gosh, that was the game.
Yeah. And the Dodgers are already just 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position tonight.
Now Christian Yelich. Chourio on second, nobody out. First pitch grounded to Mookie Betts at short. That'll be a productive first out of the inning for Yelich as Betts throws to first. To get out number 1, Chourio advances to 3rd.
Betts may have had a play at 3rd base, but rather than gamble, take the sure out.
Is that something where it's dictated by time in the game? Like here in the 4th inning, you go to first, but maybe later you try.
But also is that, you never know how it looks to that fielder receiving the ball. Do they perceive it as a tough play? Do they perceive it as a relatively easy play where you can get your feet in position and make the good throw? The one thing you don't want to happen is to try and get the guy at 3rd. You don't get him. Now you got 1st and 3rd and nobody out.
Now William Contreras, right-handed hitting backstop. First pitch from Ohtani. This is up and in. A slider at 89, ball 1. Dodgers 3, Brewers nothing. Milwaukee has Chourio on 3rd base. Only 1 out in this 4th inning. On a 1-0, Contreras has strike 1 called against him. A front door slider on the inner half. Contreras 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the 1st inning. On a 1-1 pitch, he swings and pops it in the air, first base side. Foul ground, Freddie Freeman toward the Brewer dugout. It gets over the net and it ramps down the net off the top of the dugout into the field level seats. So no chance for Freddie. There's strike 2.
Well, friends, your Dodgers, your players, your postseason. So you can follow all the postseason action. Just download the MLB app. It's the #1 app for live baseball.
Ohtani with a 1-2 pitch. Misses inside, nearly hits Contreras with a splitter. I believe that is the first splitter we have seen from Shohei so far tonight.
Just saying that he chose to overthrow the first one with a runner at third base.
So now at 2-2, Contreras swings and misses. Strike 3. Chased his sweeper a foot outside. That's out number 2. Strikeout number 5 for Shohei Ohtani, and Chourio remains at third. Now a Southern California kid and Jake Bowers, left-handed hitting first baseman, who's 0 for 1. The pitch from Ohtani. This is inside by a couple of inches, ball 1. Fastball at 99. Bowers hitting .333 this postseason in 12 ABs. Swings and bounces one off the front of his own dugout. That's a strike. Ricochets over to Freddie Freeman. 3-0 Dodgers. But Milwaukee threatening with a runner on third. 2 outs in the 4th. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. A fastball that nearly hit Bowers on the hands. He tried to check his swing, but he had already gone around. Fans standing, blue rally towels waving. A 1-2 pitch to Bowers. He struck him out. Ohtani pumps his fist as he walks off the mound. For the 3rd time in 4 innings, the Brewers get the leadoff man on, but Ohtani strands him. 4 scoreless, 3.5 innings complete, 3-zip, Dodgers.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you ready to take a swing at base balderdash? Today's phrase is nubber. Do you know what it means? Nubber. A batted ball hit off the end of the bat that does not travel very far.
Little nubber wide of first. Bergman fields, flips to Morris in time, and we got it going now.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com. Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
Just trying to stay on that pitch, and once I took the changeup 2-1 or 1-2, whatever it was, I knew he was going to come with his heater. It's the best pitch, so just tried to take the best swing I could and was able to do damage with it.
That's Bryce Harper after smacking an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in Game 5 of the 2022 NLCS. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
fact that the starting pitcher had just been able to turn away the Brewers when they had the opportunities to score, and they have not had too many opportunities.
And keep in mind, the Brewers were the best hitting team with runners in scoring position all season long.
And they were also one of the more selective teams in not expanding the strike zone.
Chad Patrick still out there after getting the last 3 outs of the 3rd inning, and he misses with ball 1 to Kike Hernandez starting the 4th.
It's one of the things that Pat Murphy was talking about yesterday. He said, look, we've gotten out of our success of making pitchers throw strikes, and we have helped them out too many times.
The 1-0 pitch, and that catches the inside corner. Strike 1 called. Kike brought the hands up, but it definitely caught the edge. Patrick with a deep breath into his windup, and he gets Hernandez to wave at strike 2. Couldn't check up his swing.
That's where you kind of lose your case if you're going to argue on the call of an umpire and then you swing at a pitch like that.
And Patrick, out of nowhere, burst onto the scene for the Brewers this year and became a huge part of their staff. Now has the ball in game 4. A 1-2 pitch to Kike Hernandez, called strike 3, and I think everybody knew it, including Kike. Did not put up much of an argument. He turns and walks back to the dugout.
Patrick comes in, he's got good stuff, and he's hit the corner since he's come in.
He's an interesting pitcher, Mo, in that he's got 3 different fastballs that he throws at opposing hitters. The next hitter up for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Bases empty, 1 out, 3-0 in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Pages swings and misses, strike 1. There's the cutter at 89. Patrick was a 4th-round pick in 2021. His 0-1, Pages, and nearly gets hit. Almost caught his front left tricep area, but he spun out of the way of ball 1. Ball and a strike to pitch. Pages chases a slurve down beneath the zone 1 and 2. So after he was a draft pick, he's eventually acquired by the Brewers from the A's for Abraham Toro in November of 2023. Here's a 1-2. And Pages stares at strike 3, a 4-seamer down the middle. And so back-to-back strikeouts. He has punched out 4 of the first 5 Dodgers he has faced.
He also has an interesting delivery because if you look at the rule book says your foot must remain in contact with the pitching slab. Well, if you're looking at Patrick, he starts off on the first base side of the slab, then picks up his foot and goes to the opposite side.
And now he's got to face Ohtani, and he starts him off with a cutter, catches the inside corner, strike 1.
So he doesn't slide a foot. I mean, he starts out really kind of in the middle, and then he slides it, picks it up, and moves it to the far right side as we're looking at it.
This is in the dirt, 1-1 for Ohtani, who has reached twice tonight. A leadoff home run in the 1st inning, and then a walk with 2 outs in the 2nd. On a 1-1 from Patrick, Ohtani takes ball 2 just outside. Ohtani standing tall, left-handed batter's box. Ahead 2-1. Patrick into his windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a slurve in the dirt inside. Ball 3.
Be careful with the curveball because that 3-2 curveball in the 1st inning was hit a long way for the home run.
Now in the driver's seat, 3 balls and 1 strike. The right-hander Patrick deals. And Ohtani towering the ball. High drive, right field. He's done it again. Shohei Ohtani to the top of the pavilion in right field. 469 feet. The longest home run at Dodger Stadium this year. 4-0 Dodgers in game 4.
And Ohtani's knocked in 2 of them. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Now Mookie Betts How do you follow that? Swinging a foul ball to the backstop. Strike one.
By the way, Daniels Jewelers, indeed a proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. And your family jewelers is 1948. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Free baseball bracelet, $50 off, a 99 coupon waiting for you. Well, the total distance in the 2 home runs is about 35 miles.
Give or take. 1-1 to Betts. That misses in the dirt, ball 2.
We see him every day, and he amazes us. He amazes his teammates.
On the 2-1, Betts holds the trigger and watches strike 2 land at the knees. Mookie grounds it foul, third base side, still 2-2.
We're both sitting here shaking our heads.
Hey, I mean, it's our job to have words, Mo, but
no.
We got none.
Just listen to the sound of the crowd.
Another 2-2. Now Betts with a high fly ball, shallow left field, playable for Churio. He's camped out there. And he makes the catch. And that ends the 4th inning, but not before Shohei Ohtani exits stage right for a second time tonight. A 469-foot bomb to the top of the right field pavilion to make it 4-0 Dodgers in Game 4.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of a cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
It's the baby. It's your first baby. It's pretty incredible standing here among all of our guys. This is why this has all happened. It's a tough game, obviously, the way they came from behind. We kind of regrouped during the rain delay, and this group never quits, just like they had just said.
That's Joe Madden after the Chicago Cubs won the 2016 World Series. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swing and a belt, left field, way back. Blue Jays win it. The Blue Jays are World Series champions as Joe Carter hits a 3-run home run in the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have repeated as World Series champions. Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you ready to take a swing at Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is nubber. Do you know what it means? Nubber. A batted ball hit off the end of the bat that does not travel very far.
Little nubber wide of first. Bergman fields, flips to Morris in time, and we got it going now.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Shohei back to the bump, facing 6, 7, and 8 for the Brewers in this 5th inning. Sal Frelick takes a first pitch strike on the outside corner.
So the Dodgers hit 2 home runs.
Yeah.
Supplied half the runs for the Dodgers team.
Yeah.
Has allowed just 1 hit in the first 4 innings as the pitcher.
Yep. Foul back on that. Strike 2 on Frelick.
Jack Buck had the great line, "I don't believe what I just saw." And we've seen it plenty of times this year.
An 0-2 to Frelick. Stays upstairs. I think Andrew Friedman put it perfectly during the division series against the Phillies when talking about Shohei Ohtani. First a 1-2 pitch. Frelick watches ball 2 dive downstairs. Says, nothing Shohei Ohtani does surprises me, and everything Shohei Ohtani does surprises me. We're witnessing a legendary performance from a legendary human, though we don't know for certain that he's a human. 2-2 to Frelick, poke foul on the left side.
We've heard reports.
Yeah. So they say.
Well, meanwhile, for the Dodgers, don't let your foot off the accelerator.
Another 2-2. Frelick is jammed, pops it up, shallow center, going back from short bets, but Pages is there coming in to make the play. 1 gone in the 5th.
And this has to be very frustrating for the Milwaukee Brewers, who had so much success, rightfully so, win their division, got past the Cubs, really their arch rival, to get to the championship series.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Caleb Durbin. And strike 2, front door sweeper. Durbin 0 for 1 so far. He's been probably the toughest Brewer throughout this season, regular season and post. Swings and chops one down the third base line. It's foul. In 8 games against the Dodgers this year, tonight being the 9th, the first 8 games, 9 for 27, so that's a 333 clip. 5 extra base hits, including a homer. 3 walks, 3 ribbies, and 2 runs scored for Caleb Durbin. He's going to get some consideration for National League Rookie of the Year. Another 0-2. And that's ball 1 upstairs. Got head high on the 5'7" Durbin. Swinging a foul ball, tap dribbling toward the Milwaukee on deck circle. Strike 3 as Durbin got caught between there on a 1-2 pitch, and that's out number 2 in this 5th inning. It looked like the split from Ohtani. Nearly hit Durbin on the forearm. Would have missed inside, but he was going around. Now Blake Perkins, the center fielder in the 8th spot. Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 5th inning. Ohtani at 75 pitches. His first to Perkins. Fouled off the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This is low and away. Perkins led off the 3rd with a walk, was then doubled off by Kike Hernandez. On a 1-1 from Ohtani, Perkins swings and misses strike 2. It was a line shot to left field. Perkins was the runner on first, and the ball was in front of him. The play was in front of him, and he just totally biffed it and misread it.
He was off and running on the pitch and had a very good jump. He was almost 3/4 away to second base.
A 1-2. Strike 3! Shohei Ohtani with 8 Ks in 5 scoreless innings. We're halfway home in Game 4. Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. We'll be
At Verizon, lock in our low price, plus free roaming included in Mexico. Discover the best carne asada, never miss a text from the group.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a
Do the do.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
Just trying to stay on that pitch, and once I took the changeup 2-1 or 1-2, whatever it was, I knew he was going to come with his heater. It's the best pitch, so just tried to take the best swing I could and was able to do damage with it.
That's Bryce Harper after smacking an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in Game 5 of the 2022 NLCS. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device, plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Hit through 5 innings tonight.
Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, and Tommy Edman due up for the Dodgers in the 5th, trying to extend their 4-0 lead. Chad Patrick still on the mound for Milwaukee, misses low and away ball 1. That was Patrick's 32nd pitch out of the bullpen on a 1-0. He misses in the left-handed batter's box, dribbles underneath the glove of Contreras. Quintana started for the Brewers, 2+ innings, 3 runs, all earned, 6 hits, including Ohtani's leadoff home run. 1 walk, 1 K, 49 pitches. And now it's Patrick. He's 2-0. Flutters into the heart of the plate, taken by Smith, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. On a 2-2, Smith swings and pops it in the air. First base side going back. Bowers, he's along the line, about 20 feet back from the dirt, and just in foul ground, he makes the catch. No activity in the Dodger bullpen, in case you were wondering. Shohei's thrown 79 pitches to finish 5 innings. 1 out, bases empty, bottom of the 5th, 4-0. Here's Freddie Freeman. First ball swinging, fouled away to our left, strike 1. Pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. A high cutter from Patrick at 89. Freeman tonight struck out in the first, then singled in the third. On an 0-2, Freeman shoots one the other way, left field, pushes Churio back toward the warning track, and right in front of it, he reaches up and makes the grab as he backs up onto the dirt. I wonder, look, you got to win the game, but if things hold, despite a quiet LCS in the first 3 games, one game propel you to an MVP award? I mean, I know that would be different, but he's very different.
The only thing Ohtani has not done tonight is drag the infield.
Tommy Edman, the batter, 2 outs and the base is empty. Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. First pitch. Now Edman hits one hard to right field. Backing up Frelick. He jumps on the warning track and he hauls it in. Sal Frelick with a fantastic play to rob Tommy Edman of extra bases.
Boy, that's what competition's all about. That is just an all-out effort. What a play.
Going toward his own bullpen, full extension with the left glove arm to retrieve the line drive that was spinning over his head. A terrific catch to complete a 1-2-3 fifth. We go to the 6th inning of Game 4. The Dodgers lead by 4.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Snowbell was the scientist who invented or discovered dynamite. Perhaps part of that prize should go to Reggie Jackson. Jackson with 4 runs batted in. And the fly ball to center field and deep. That's going to be way back, and that's going to be gone. Reggie Jackson has hit his 3rd home run of the game.
Listen to the game's next unforgettable call right here on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Bottom of the order, it'll be Isaac Collins, a switch hitter, who will bat from the left side. So Mark get on the same game plan with Will Smith and Shohei. Now the Brewers are playing for their lives in 2025. Seeing some stretching down in the Dodger bullpen, but nobody yet throwing in left field. Remember earlier, in case you missed Dave Roberts' pregame meeting with the media or a discussion earlier, he told the media that Shohei could go 7 innings, could see 100 pitches tonight. Here's his first of the 6. It's a breaking ball, strike 1. Landing thigh high, splitting the plate. Next pitch, cut on and missed, strike 2. So he goes sweeper at 82, then fastball at 98. I mean, we have seen triple digits on the heater up to 102. We've seen him drop down to 45. That's nearly 40 miles per hour. The range for Ohtani in his arsenal. Here's the 0-2. Collins can't check up. Strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 gone in the 6th.
Well, Stephen, it sounds like a broken record, but how on earth do you have someone that comes on the last time he's pitched in a ball game, Saturday, October 4th? That was at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. And then you say, well, okay, he went to full count, 3-2, walked the first batter he faced, but his control's been terrific.
Lineup turns over for the Brewers. Bryce Terang takes a first pitch strike.
The stuff also. The fastball, the breaking ball, even the splitter we've seen occasionally.
As splitter slips out of his hands there. 1-1 on Terang. As that one missed in the right-handed batter's box. A 1-1 pitch. Terang swings and fouls it straight back. Got a piece of a fastball at 97. Advantage Shohei 1-2.
Well, to this point, what we have seen is complete dominance on the mound and at home plate by one guy.
On a 1-2, Terang strikes out swinging. Sits him down with a splitter. Back-to-back Ks to open the 6th and 4 in a row. He's up to 10. You hear the chants starting to build here at Dodger Stadium, Mo. MVP as Churios skies the first pitch into left center field. Pages is there. Ohtani leads to a standing ovation. 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs. 4-0 LA in Game 4.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is eephus. Do you know what it means? Eephus, an extremely slow lobbed pitch with movement that can catch a hitter off guard.
Eephus pitch from the position player. Zach Short comes off the bench, and the infielder, because he's allowed to, will have a little bit of a soft toss.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
It's time to step up to the plate and see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
Tonight I stand here overwhelmed as my name is linked with the great and courageous Lou Gehrig.
That's Cal Ripken Jr. addressing the fans after his 2,131st consecutive game played. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Game at shortstop. Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for the Dodgers. Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teo. 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out in a K. Ball one in the dirt from Patrick. Here's the pitch. And that is low, but called strike one. Teoscar Hernandez tilts his head in the batter's box, disagreeing. That one's tapped off the plate, foul. 1-2. And some changes defensively for the Brewers. Sal Frelick moves to center field. Jackson Churio goes from left to right. And it looks like Monasterio now at shortstop. Patrick Slurve misses beneath the zone. Square count on Teo, 2-2. And Isaac Collins, after pinch hitting the last half inning, remains in the game in left. So Perkins is out. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. It's a high cutter from Chad Patrick. One out, nobody on. Max Muncy. First pitch grounded to second. Handled there by the Platinum Glove Award winner Bryce Terang. Right on the back edge of the dirt. A side saddle play on his left side. Two gone.
Well, he's not the guy to hit it to. Well, this game got off to a pretty good start with a couple of guys that had some success for the Dodgers, former teammates. Throughout the first pitch, Reggie Smith and Bill Russell.
Kike Hernandez swings at the first pitch. High in the air, shallow left. Coming in Collins, and he makes the catch. And so that was a quick sixth inning of work for Chad Patrick. The Dodgers go down in order. On to the seventh. 4-0 Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani figures to be back to work when we come back.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Sorry, buddy. Due to demand, we must draw the line at protecting calves from scours. Give your calves the bovine antibodies everyone wants. Visit firstdefensecalfhealth.com.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is gopher ball. Do you know what it means? Gopher ball, a pitch that is hit for a home run. It's an alteration of a pitch that will gopher extra bases.
Steven Wilson on the first pitch he throws gives up the gopher ball.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
You know, I want to keep this brief, but, you know, the passion has been on this team like I've never seen before in my 15 years here. I thank these guys for pulling my big butt across this finish line.
That's Frank Thomas addressing the crowd after the 2005 White Sox World Series parade. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com. Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
Top of the 7th is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Ohtani is ready. So too is Yelich. Here's the pitch. Up and away, ball 1. Shohei needed just 8 pitches to get 3 outs in the 6th inning. And that was with 2 Ks. On a 1-0, Yelich takes a strike on the inside corner. Fastball still at 98 for Ohtani. Here's the 1-1. Ohtani's 90th pitch of the game. Outside corner. Called ball 2. Alex Vesia still throwing. Ohtani into his windup on a 2-1. Yelich takes outside corner. Called a strike. That was further outside than the previous pitch.
Yep.
I think that's the second makeup call we have seen from Adam Beck tonight. It happened the other way for Quintana earlier. And here for Ohtani, who is pushed past the 90 pitch mark. Here's number 92. And he spikes ball 3 in front of the plate. Full count on Yelich. Here's the payoff. It is just outside ball 4 and a leadoff walk for the Brewers DH. Close pitch, accurately called by Adam Beck. Snaps a streak of 9 straight Brewers retired by Shohei. Now William Contreras, 1 out, nobody, 1 on, nobody out. Strike 1 on the inside corner.
Yeah, Contreras backs out and shakes his head while he's looking at the home plate umpire Beck.
Nothing in 1. Ohtani into the stretch. Fouled. Dribbling up the first base side. 0-2.
That took a bite out of Will Smith.
Ooh.
Problems in this series. You look at the middle of the lineup. They've been able, for the most part, to keep Yelich and Contreras off the bases. Contreras still looking for his first hit of the series.
The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the first base umpire, Chad Fairchild. So 1 ball and 2 strikes for Contreras. Ooh, that was close. That gray area, those check swing calls.
That was a dark gray.
Ball and 2 strikes. Ohtani deals. Contreras swings and fouls it away. And so Ohtani now has thrown 10 pitches in this 7th inning, has yet to record an out. He's now at 97 in the game. Remember, Dave Roberts said 7 innings, about 100 pitches, but they're going to give their MVP every chance to finish this frame. On a 1-2, Contreras checks up on a breaking ball that hooks outside. Definitely no swing there. 2-2. Contreras calls for time. He's granted that time. The 2-2 is in the dirt. Another full count. Alex Vesia is certainly close to getting ready to work. Right now he's just digging.
You just wonder, is fatigue beginning to set in a little bit with Ohtani?
There's a lefty on deck in Bowers. Full count. Pitch 100 from Ohtani. Ground ball, base hit, left center field. Pages picks it up. Yelich holds at second base. And that's going to be all. Here's Dave Roberts. Dodger Stadium on its feet. Shohei Ohtani hands the ball to his manager. 6+ innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 legendary performance.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device, plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Number 7, don't miss your chance. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today.
Dodger pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. A 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations all throughout Southern California. Dodgers up 4-0 on Milwaukee in Game 4. But, don't look now, but the tying run is on deck for the Brewers. First and second, nobody out. It'll be a pinch hitter for Jake Bowers. The right-handed Andrew Vaughn will face Alex Vesia.
Well, Vaughn, just looking very quickly at some notes, has never faced Vesia. But here's the big power guy for the Brewers. And obviously the Dodgers leading it 4-0. They want to make sure that they can stay away from a possible grand slam situation. There's 2 on now. They do not want to have the bases loaded.
Vaughn in this series is 0 for 10. But he did hit 2 home runs in the division series against Chicago. Yelich on second, Contreras on first. He walked and singled against Shohei.
Yeah, Vaughn in that 9th inning last night. He was the one that hit that ground ball. That an incredible play by Mookie Betts to retire him as the leadoff hitter in the 9th.
Alex Vesia got the win in Game 3. Back on the mound for Game 4. 2 on, nobody out. 4-0 LA in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Vaughn. And that's a tapper off the plate. And it was a slider, and Vaughn was geared up for a fastball. He tried to stop the swing, but it was too late. Vesia closes his stance. Kicks and comes home. And misses high with the fastball. 1-1. Ohtani's night as a pitcher is done, but he's not done yet. He's got a bats second in the bottom of the 7th. Vesia looks at Yelich. Then to Contreras. Now at Vaughn. He deals. Gets a swing and a miss. Strike 2. High fastball at 92. That was chest high.
Vaughn came into the postseason one of the hottest hitters on the Brewers in September. Hit .368.
Vesia trying to keep him cool. Ahead 1-2. Here's the pitch. It stays high. That is above the helmet of Vaughn. Squares the count. On a 2-2, Vaughn swings and pops it straight up on the infield. Tommy Edman and Mookie Betts. It's Mookie's ball. It was right next to second base, and they were both kind of looking up and then looking at each other, looking up, looking at each other. Ultimately, it drops into Betts' glove.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Now they would obviously love the ground ball, but Frelick is the batter, and he's got good speed. So on a ground ball, yeah, you'd love to get the double play. Make sure you get the lead runner, at least at second base. You have to throw to third.
It's a left-hander in Frelick. He had back-to-back lefties in the starting lineup for Milwaukee. That is why Pat Murphy, or by Dave Roberts, went to Alex Vesia, and then Pat Murphy countered with Vaughn. First and second, one out in the top of the 7th. 4-0 Dodgers. Vesia to Frelick. Strike 1, 92 on the outside corner. 2 left on the bench for the Brewers, both right-handed hitters. Danny Jansen, a backup catcher, and Brandon Lockridge, a speedy outfielder. Vesia's 0-1. Frelick swings, and it's a ground ball to Betts. He's got it in the glove, runs to the bag, steps on and throws to Freeman. Double play! That closes the book on Ohtani as Vesia inherits 2, but none of them score. 7 shutout for Ohtani and Alex Vesia. Game 4 into the stretch. 4-0 Dodgers.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA's.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of a cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swing and a belt, left field, way back. Blue Jays win it. The Blue Jays are World Series champions as Joe Carter hits a 3-run home run in the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have repeated as World Series champions. Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the plate to see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
I got a text early this morning from Susan Waldman. She said, "Enjoy your day." And I texted back, "It feels like the World Series all over again."
That's Joe Torre, after having his number 6 retired by the New York Yankees. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you ready to take a swing at Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is cup of coffee. Do you know what it means? Cup of coffee. A short time spent by a minor leaguer in the major leagues. Just enough time for a proverbial cup of coffee.
Back in the big leagues for the first time since a cup of coffee in 2022.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Pages, Ohtani, and Betts against Trevor McGill. Flame-throwing right-hander. First pitch is 99 down the pipe. Fouled into the net by Pages. Strike one. McGill started the year as the closer, racked up 30 saves, but then had a flexor tendon injury, so he missed some time down the stretch, and Abner Uribe took over the job. Strike two on a fastball down the middle at 98. Pages tonight 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 3 straight heaters at 98 plus. And a strikeout for McGill. Well, Mo, there have been 12 3-home run games in postseason history by 11 different players. Babe Ruth did it twice. For the Dodgers, Chris Taylor the last to do it in 2021. Can Ohtani follow suit? Here's the pitch from McGill. Strike one, 98 at the top of the zone. Kike Hernandez also did it in the 2017 NLCS. McGill misses outside, 1-1. On a 1-1 pitch. Ohtani holds the trigger. It's off the plate. Called strike two. That is a terrible call. So Ohtani has to take time. He steps back in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The big righty McGill sets on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Ohtani drives one. Left center field. Dig you! Gone! Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend! Now Mookie Betts hits one hard left center field. Back on the track, Frelick, and he makes a leaping catch in front of the wall.
I don't know how much more he can say about Shohei Ohtani, because he has done, well, in his career, unbelievable things. Tonight he has done things that, well, you only dream about. I mean, if you dare dream about it. And normally you're going to be awakened in the morning by mom and says, hey, it's time to go to school. I mean, he has done tonight where only a guy wearing a cape, you would think, would be able to do it, with an S on his chest. Unbelievable.
5-0 Dodgers. 2 outs in the 7th. Bases empty. Will Smith the batter. The 0-1 pitch misses low and outside.
We have seen a performance. This game's not over, but we have seen a performance tonight to go down in history.
On a 1-1, Smith takes a high curve in there for strike 2.
On a 1-2 pitch.
On a 1-2, McGill misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. So if you're keeping track at home, now 13 3-home run games in postseason history. 12 different players. The last 3 all wore Dodger blue. All in the National League Championship Series. Ohtani in 2025. Taylor in 2021 and Kike in 2017. Swing and a miss, strike three. A high fastball from McGill to punch the ticket of Will Smith. But Shohei Ohtani has taken our breath away. A 3 home run performance to go along with 6 shutout innings in Game 4. The Dodgers are 6 outs away from a pennant.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
When you look at a Ford, this moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of a cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is painting the black. Do you know what it means? Painting the black. When the pitcher throws the ball over the edge of the plate. While home plate itself is white, it's bordered by a black beveled edge, which is usually covered by dirt.
Painted the black with the knuckle curve for a cold strike 3.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com. Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Brewers, their backs to the wall. Remember in the pregame, the Brewers players said, look, we have to figure out how to manage 27 outs. Well, now they're down to 6.
First pitch from Trinan. Strike one at 96 to Caleb Durbin. 7, 8, and 9 on the slate for the Brewers in this 8th inning. Milwaukee running out of outs. And Durbin wraps one to left field. That's down just inside the line into the corner. Picked up on the warning track by Kike Hernandez. The throw will go toward third base, cut off by Betts. It's a stand-up leadoff double for Caleb Durbin. Once again, with an extra base hit against the Dodgers.
I have a moment. That third home run by Shohei Ohtani, as the first 2 were. Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor, trip around the diamond, and your family jewelers since 1948. So we encourage you to visit DanielsJewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet, along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
Ball one outside on Monasterio. First plate appearance for the utility man. Trinan's next pitch, not close on the sinker, 2-0. Anthony Banda is up throwing in the Dodger bullpen. Trinan with Durbin on second, nobody out. Deals and misses low, ball 3. The Dodgers lead by 5. Leadoff double by Durbin on a well-struck baseball. Now a 3-0 count to Andrew Monasterio. Monasterio hit .270 this year in 68 games. Runner goes for third. There will be no throw. It's a stolen base for Durbin as base runners stay aggressive against Blake Trinan. The 3-1 coming. That misses upstairs, ball 4. Now the audible groans from Dodger Stadium.
Well, you just can't come in and walk people.
Up 5-0. Just be aggressive in attack. I mean, it's clearly it's easier said than done to throw strikes or hit a pitch that you're watching on the screen or listening and you hear us say down the middle. Well, what were they taking that for? This is baseball. But you try to simplify your job in situations like this, right, Mo?
Absolutely. You have to. And for the Brewers, I mean, they have struggled. They've tried to come back. They've hit it to 2 double plays tonight. So the double, but then you walk the next batter on 4 pitches.
Now Isaac Collins, bottom of the order. Top of the order is on deck. 5-0, but 2-1 and nobody out. Collins swings at the first pitch, fouls it away on the left field side for a strike.
Well, friends, experience it in the thrill of October baseball live. So don't get left out. Secure your postseason tickets now at Dodgers.com/postseason.
Nothing in 1. Trinan to the switch hitting Collins. Popped in the air. Third base side. That'll tail into the seat. Strike 2. Trinan ready for an 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sweeper on the outside corner. Out number 1. And that's going to be the only out Trinan's going to be allowed to get. Here's Dave Roberts. Now the left-handed hitting Bryce Terang coming to the plate. Trinan gives the ball to Roberts. Here comes Anthony Banda. First and third for Milwaukee. 1 out in the top of the 8th. 5-0 Dodgers in game 4. Back in a moment.
Spectrum TV Fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
It's time to step up to the plate and see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
Tonight I stand here overwhelmed as my name is linked with the great and courageous Lou Gehrig.
That's Cal Ripken Jr. addressing the fans after his 2,131st consecutive game played. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Try and finish the 8th inning. Inherits Caleb Durbin on third. Andrew Monasterio on first base. 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. It's a 5-0 lead for the Dodgers. They need 5 more outs. It's the leadoff hitter, Bryce Turang. Left-handed hitting second baseman. 0 for 2 with a walk so far in Game 4.
Muncy just looking in his own dugouts. Okay, ground ball to me. Where do you want me to go? You want to go for 2? Long way off the bag at second is Edmund, because they're playing to pull right here.
The first pitch to Turang. This is outside as ball 1 on a slider.
Yeah. So you got speed. It would be difficult for a ball hit to Muncy to get the double play and go to second base. They might be able to get 1 at second. The run would score. Or do you shut off the runner trying to come in from third?
Ball and no strikes. Bonda holds for a moment, kicks and fires. Turang swings, ground ball second, fielded by Edmund. Backhand flip to Betts. Here's the turn. Not in time. Freddie Freeman did the splits, stretched with all of his might to try and make the play. The Dodgers may want to use one of their challenges. A run scores on the play, so as it's called, 5-1, and the Dodgers will not challenge. So that spoils the Game 4 shutout bid for the Dodgers staff, but Anthony Bonda certainly executed the pitch.
Yeah, and the speed of Turang, really no chance at all to get that. The Dodgers, yep, they'll take the 1 run. I mean, Freeman wind up doing the splits practically, trying to get that baseball.
So that run charge to Blake Trinan. Now 2 outs in the 8th, runner on first. Jackson Churio the batter. Ball 1 up and away from Bonda, a slider that misses. So the Dodger lead down to 4. Turang with speed, the runner on first. He's staying for the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 97 from Bonda, who's really starting to roll. Well, we haven't seen a ton of the Dodger bullpen, but what we've seen of Anthony Bonda in this postseason, he looks like the guy who was a revelation in 2024.
And pitching with conviction right now.
The 1-1. And that's wrapped to left field. A line drive base hit fielded by Kike Hernandez. Turang will stop at second. It's a single for Churio, and this is certainly the most activity out of the Brewer offense in quite some time. Really going back to maybe the second inning of Game 3 yesterday. You made the point earlier, Mo, so I'll echo it here, or parrot it rather. You got to stay away from a grand slam situation. The Dodgers lead 5-1.
You got to avoid the big swing scenario.
2 on, 2 out, top of the 8th. Christian Yelich is the batter.
Yeah. This is a good trip to the mound right here. Talk things over, make sure everybody's on the same page, including the defensive position. But Will Smith was the one that called time, wanted to go out and talk to Bond and just review. Hey, let's make sure that you understand what our game plan is with Yelich that's at home plate right now. He's still looking for his first base hit tonight. He had reached on a walk.
Roki Sasaki throwing the Dodger bullpen. The mound visit about to be broken up. We'll step aside for 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network.
Dodgers playoff baseball is on. Don't miss a moment on the home of the blue. KLAC, KYSR, HD2, Los Angeles.
Turang on second. He's got speed. Churio on first. He is hobbled with that injured right hamstring. Yelich at the plate. Bonda needs 1 more out to finish this 8th inning. 5-1 Dodgers here in Game 4. Bonda looks back at Turang. Focuses on Yelich. Swung on and fouled. Strike 1.
Stephen, this is also a spot for outfielders. You've got to know is the fact that you've got some speed on the bases at first and second and at home plate right now with Yelich. You're playing a ball hit the outfield is not really to home plate because that could allow the batter runner to get into scoring position, and something you did not want to let happen. Imperative the cutoff man also be in proper position on a ball hit to the outfield.
The 0-1, Yelich watches a ball bounce in the left-handed or right-handed batter's box to the left of Will Smith. Well done by the Dodger catcher to keep that ball in front of him. Ball and a strike. Banda delivers. Yelich bounces the ball right back to him in the glove of Banda. Underhand toss to Freddie Freeman. That'll do it for the 8th inning. The Brewers get one, but only one. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th inning, upcoming at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers looking for some insurance in Game 4.
AM 570.
LA. This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Gibson a deep side, re-gripping the bat, shoulders just shrugged. Now goes to the top of the helmet as he always does, steps in with that left foot. Eckersley working out of the stretch. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and a drive hit to right field. Way back! It's ball! It's ball!
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com. Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is shoestring catch. Do you know what it means? Shoestring catch, a running catch made near a fielder's feet, close to his shoelaces.
What a play by Sayers. He steals a hit from Acuna. Make a shoestring catch.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Dodgers seeing Koenig for a 3rd time in 4 games. He's handled him pretty well. The first 2 appearances. His first pitch to Freeman. Swung on and fouled away on the 3rd base side, strike 1. Koenig, left-hander, sets up on the 3rd base side of the rubber. 1-0-1, Freeman takes strike 2 at the knees. The numbers say, Mo, entering action on Friday throughout the baseball postseason. Batters were hitting .315 with 3 home runs when facing a reliever for the 3rd time in the postseason. This is their 3rd look at Koenig. The 0-2, strike 3 swinging, a curveball breaking down and away from Freddie's barrel. He's down on 3 pitches to start the 8th. Koki Sasaki still throwing in the left field bullpen, preparing for the 9th inning. Tommy Edman takes a first pitch ball downstairs from Koenig. 1 out, bases empty for the Dodgers in the 8th. 5-1 is their lead in Game 4.
Oscar Hernandez on deck, and I imagine in the 9th, the Dodgers will have the defensive change in the outfield.
Swung on and popped in the air, drifting foul on the first base side. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Edman pulls it foul into the net on the third base side. Edman flipping over to the right side. Switch hitter. The 1-2. And Edman chases a curveball in the dirt. He strikes out swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Koenig. Teoscar Hernandez will have one final plate appearance. You figure he will be replaced for defense in the top of the ninth inning. Teo is hitless tonight, but he does have an RBI. The ground out back in the 3-run first inning. First pitch from Koenig. Hernandez checks his swing. There's an appeal, and he held up. Ball one. As that pitch was in the dirt. On a 1-0, Hernandez swings and flies it foul on the right field side. 2 rows back in the field level toward the end of the net. That levels the count 1-1. The San Gabriels have disappeared in the distance. Now just darkness on this Friday night in Los Angeles. Flags still in center field. The 1-1 inside corner. Called ball 2. Koenig and Contreras surprised that they did not have strike 2 called for him. So now advantage Teo. The 2-1. Big swing, big miss. It's a perfect curveball at the bottom of the zone. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and nobody on. 5-1 Dodgers. Koenig to Hernandez. Teo bounces it foul on the third base side.
I would imagine when this half inning is over with, there's going to be a thunderous roar as we go to the top of the ninth, and the Dodgers need 3 outs, the most difficult to get.
The final 3 outs and a final win of a series. Teoscar Hernandez shoots one the other way. Ground ball base hit through the right side to continue the 8th inning. Nice work by Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, we expect Dean to come on and pinch run for Hernandez and stay in the ball game, go to center, and Pages go to right.
And that is exactly what the Dodgers are going to do. Justin Dean comes out of the dugout. He will take over on first base. Now Max Muncy. Max is 0 for 3 tonight. Koenig deals. Misses in the right-handed batter's box. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Koenig looks ahead. Justin Dean's running. Here's the pitch. Taken by Muncy. The throw down to second. Dean slides in, and Monasterio can't keep the ball in the glove, so it's a stolen base for Dean, putting an insurance run in scoring position for the Dodgers with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, the head first dive, and Dean got a very good jump, especially against the lefty.
Dean, that's his first stolen base of the postseason. 2-0 on Muncy. The lefty Koenig comes home and misses low. Ball 3. (5-1) Dodgers. Bottom of the 8th of game 4. 2 outs, a runner on second. A 3-0 pitch to Muncy. Nearly hits him inside. A 4-pitch left on left walk. Here comes Chris Hook, the Milwaukee pitching coach.
The Dodgers 1 for 7 tonight, runners in scoring position. And with the Brewers, they've had opportunities, as they did last night. They're 0 for 8 tonight. They were 1 for 7. In fact, they had more at-bats last night than the Dodgers with runners in scoring position.
Kike Hernandez has a chance to provide a exclamation point on this game 4. Roki Sasaki has been up in the Dodger bullpen for a long time, though. It's probably been an agonizing warm-up session for the right-hander, just antsy to get in.
He's probably just trying to relieve some of the nervous energy that he has already.
2 on, 2 out. Painting to Kike. And Hernandez skies one high in the air. Left center field. It's on the warning track. But Frelick is there to make the catch. Kike Hernandez just missed a 3-run home run as it dropped in front of the 375 mark in left field. That ends the 8th inning. So we will go to the 9th. The monster coming out of the Dodger bullpen with Los Angeles 3 outs away from a National League championship.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of cold refreshment.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
When you shop at Albertsons, you can count on us to make the holidays a little easier. Save on fresh quality ingredients or pick up prepared holiday meals. Whether you shop in store, order delivery, or pick up curbside, we have what you need to make your holidays easier. These offers change each week, so don't miss out. Shop our holiday deals online or in store. Sincerely, Albertsons.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device. Plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is ducks on the pond. Do you know what it means? Ducks on the pond. When 2 or 3 runners are on base.
3 ducks on the pond. Ozzie, Nicky, and Marcel. 2-2. Ground ball. Diving stop, but everybody's safe.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Saki in his rookie season who takes the ball. The Dodgers 3 outs from a pennant.
And this is a spot, no free passes issued.
William Contreras, the first batter face. Strike 1 from Sasaki. 99 at the knees, splitting the plate. That's a good start. The 0-1 pitch. Contreras swings and misses. Strike 2.
99 and then the splitter.
The 0-2 coming. It's a fork ball in the dirt. A ball in 2 strikes.
Yeah, they label it as a splitter, but you're absolutely correct. It is a fork ball because that ball is deep in between the V, the forefinger, and the middle finger.
On a 1-2, Contreras hits a ground ball base hit up the middle into left center field. So the leadoff Brewer aboard to start the 9th inning.
It looked like a splitter, and that was up in the strike zone.
Sasaki got the save in Game 3, his 3rd save of the postseason, through 13 pitches yesterday. And some great defense behind him yesterday. Mookie Betts taking a hit away from the man now at the plate tonight, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch swinging and missing. High fastball at 98.
Well, that's a big swing by Vaughn, but a home run would be nice in this spot for Milwaukee. They need multiple runners.
The Dodgers lead 5-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now Vaughn takes one the other way, right field. Pages ranging over to his right. He's there to make the catch. That's the first out. 1 down, 2 to go. Sal Frelick, the batter. He's 0 for 3, grounded into a double play his last time up at Mo. That was because he hit it right at Mookie Betts, close to second base. He has got speed that makes it tough to double him off.
Yeah, you're not really counting on him to hit into a double play.
The first pitch from Sasaki. Hit in the air, drifting foul, third base side, 0-1.
Dodgers are going for defense, and what that means is that Freddie Freeman is not holding Contreras at first. Contreras not really built for speed, but the Dodgers will trade off defensive position, trying to stop a ground ball.
The 0-1 hit on the ground to second. Edman has it, goes to Betts for 1. There won't be a turn because of the aforementioned speed of Frelick.
And smart play by Edman, because you can see that ball, first of all, was not hit exceptionally hard. But Edman realized, hey, look, fast runner at home plate. He's going down the line. We need to make sure, absolutely certain, that you get the out at second base. And it's down to 1.
The Dodgers on the doorstep. The Brewers on the brink. Caleb Durbin, the batter. First pitch, hit in the air, right field. Pages going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ball game, series. The Dodgers are going back to the World Series. That's a sweep for LA. And for the 5th time in 9 years, the Dodgers plant the pennant right here in Los Angeles. The fireworks subside, but the celebration just getting started. Victory formation on the mound, right in the thick of it. Number 17, Shohei Ohtani, who pitched and powered the Dodgers to this pennant.
The most incredible performance I've ever seen by one player. Not only the 3 home runs as a hitter, he was the starting pitcher for the Dodgers and went 6 scoreless innings, allowed just 2 hits, struck out 10. And you don't write a script like that. Even Hollywood would throw it out.
He's simply beyond words and frankly beyond comprehension. Shohei Ohtani. Dave Roberts said before the game, Mo, we heard it. He told the media, Ohtani's been quiet offensively, but he can put his stamp on the NLCS. Not only did he do that, he put a stamp in the Major League history books. This is a night, October the 17th, 2025, that Shohei Ohtani put his name into forever.
And if we look at it very quickly, and there's going to be all kinds of ceremonies, stages being set in the infield dirt behind second base, presentation of the National League Championship to begin with. But for Ohtani, very quickly, he went 3-2 to the very first hitter. And then after the walk, he goes 1-2-3 with back-to-back strikeouts. It hits a home run in the first inning himself.
David Vassegh is somewhere down there in that mess of Dodgers. He's with the manager, Dave Roberts.
That's right. I am here with the manager, Dave Roberts, getting a huge hug from the GOAT himself, Clayton Kershaw. Dave Roberts on his 5th trip to the World Series as the leader of the Dodgers. How does this one feel, and what can you say about the performance by your starting pitcher tonight?
He was unbelievable. I don't think that you've ever seen a performance like what Shohei put forth tonight. It's historic. It's historic. And you knew it was going to happen at some point, and what better night to have it on a game-clinching night. Just so proud of this team. We still got a lot of work to do, but we're going to enjoy tonight.
What does it say about your team, the adversity that you guys had during the regular season, to be able to maintain your focus? You gave 3 different speeches, Freddie told me, to get this team going.
I did. And you know what? I trust these guys. I'm proud of them. And, you know, we persevered. You know, it wasn't an easy year. I think that everyone sort of expects us to be in this place, but it doesn't come easy. And it takes a lot of character, a lot of hard work, and contribution from so many people. And I'm just so happy to do it at home for our fans.
Dave, last thing for you. You're 4 wins away from separating yourselves from every other Dodger championship team. Repeat champions. How badly does this team want that?
This team wants it so bad for each other, for this city. And we're going to make history. But again, we got a lot of work to do. We got to keep that edge, and we got to keep hunting, David. We got to keep hunting.
Congratulations, 5-time manager to the National League pennant. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you, man.
There he is, the man, Dave Roberts.
Thank you, DB. And Vassegh is going to be real busy tonight, Rick Monday, on the field. They are setting up the stage for the NLCS trophy presentation. The MVP will be awarded as well, and then a celebration in the Dodgers batting cages. And, of course, Vassegh is going to be there for all of that. But we're up here in the booth and taking this all in right along with a sellout crowd at Dodger Stadium, 52,883 to witness the latest Dodger pennant.
And to witness really history, too, on top of that. This has been an incredible run by this ball club. Yes, every club has injuries. The Dodgers had their share, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And I think if we go back to that series in Baltimore, the Dodgers had not been playing very well at all. They were just beginning to get some players back and get them healthy. And I look at that particular area as maybe the turnaround for the season where the Dodgers got their wheels back on the track. And if you look at what they've done already, having to play the wild card series to begin with, knowing that if they're going to repeat, which has not been done in 25 years, they were going to have to win 13 games. Well, there's 4 left and able to accomplish that. That's not going to be easy. It was tough in the wild card. It was tough in the division series. And it was much more difficult than the 4-0 against the Brewers in the league championship.
David Vassegh has Max Muncy down on the field.
Here he is, the man that makes it all happen at the hot corner, the defensive player this series, Max Muncy, back to the World Series for the 4th time with the Dodgers. How does this one feel?
Really, really incredible. And I know you didn't ask, but this one feels even better because we witnessed probably the single greatest game by a baseball player ever today. Shohei had, 11 strikeouts with 3 homers, and one of them went out of the stadium completely. It's unbelievable.
It seemed like you guys in the dugout were enjoying it as much as everybody else here.
Yeah, we were in as much as everybody. Oh, we got to take a picture, Dave. Beat it!
There he goes, Max Muncy with the team picture. I'm not invited.
It's okay, DB. It's all right. And Dave is not going to go anywhere. He's going to remain right there, Rick Monday.
And we've got a lot coming. I mean, the photos on the field, a chance to kind of bond the presentation. We'll have that live. And then part of the celebration inside where the eyes begin to burn with champagne. And this has been an incredible, and what Max Muncy was saying, he basically echoed what we've been saying. What we saw tonight Human beings don't do what Shohei Ohtani did. And this is a special ball club. It wasn't just one guy tonight, but it was pretty damn near one guy.
For those keeping score, Shohei Ohtani gets the win. He's 2-0 this postseason. 6 innings, no runs, 6+ innings, no runs, 2 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts. He threw exactly 100 pitches, 66 strikes. And then at the plate, after recording 3 Ks in the top of the first, the bottom half, a leadoff home run against Jose Quintana, a walk in the second, another home run in the fourth to the top of the pavilion in right field, and then another home run in the 7th. You got all that? Yep. You got all that. That happened in one game from one quote-unquote human, Shohei Ohtani. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the post-game ceremony, the stage set up.